everybody. Welcome back to Digger's Comics and Collectibles, located in beautiful downtown Hemet, California. We're glad you tuned in today because we got an awesome video for you. We're going to be talking about DC Comics Future State, a 2-month event that's going to be happening in DC Comics during January and February of 2021. And it's going to change everything you know about the DC Universe, and it's going to introduce us to a bunch of new heroes and a bunch of new villains. Now, I could sit here and tell you what I think DC Future State is, but I got a better idea. Now, check this out. We have an exclusive press release from DC Comics, and it tells us everything we need to know about DC's Future State. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this press release for you, and then we're going to read what titles they have coming out and what they're about. And while we're doing that, we'll share with you some of the covers for the first issues and also some behind the scenes preview art from the interiors of the issues. Let's get into DC Comics Future State. This is direct from DC Comics in Burbank, California, dated October 15th, 2020. So DC is starting 2021 off with a bang, giving fans a glimpse into the futures both near and far, full of current and new characters, as the publisher announced plans today for DC Future State, a 2-month line-wide event beginning in January through February 21. Actually, it's going through March. There's one issue, the Lex Luthor title, going through March. So we'll talk about that later. Back to the press release. The full title lineup will feature a combination of monthly and twice-monthly oversized anthologies, as well as a monthly schedule of miniseries and one-shots. DC Future State spotlights the world's greatest superheroes in fresh new roles, with all new characters taking up their iconic mantles. DC Future State features an incredible array of creative talent, combining award-winning writers and artists with new voices from the worlds of TV, movies, and animation. In March 2021, the regular DC title line resumes, continuing existing storylines from 2020 and introducing new arcs for the year. In DC Future State, the multiverse has been saved from the brink of destruction, but the triumph of DC's heroes has shaken loose the very fabric of time and space. The final chapter of Dark Knight's Death Metal, which is on sale January 6th of 2021, brings new life to DC's multiverse, kicking off this glimpse into the unwritten worlds of DC's future. That sounds pretty cool, right? So the future of DC is going to be changed right here. The DC Universe has always been fertile ground for new and refreshing takes on our characters, and Future State definitely contributes to this legacy, said DC Executive Editor Marie Javins. When the event begins in January, some savvy readers will not only pick up on some of the breadcrumbs that have already been tossed out in our current titles, but they will also find new hints and clues to what's to come in 2021. Then the press release goes on to share some of the names of who's going to be working on the books. A stellar array of writers and artists are on hand to deliver this unique look at beloved DC characters, including fan favorites such as Mariko Tamaki, Brian Michael Bendis, Jean Luen Yang, Joel Jones, Joshua Williamson, Nicola Scott, Cully Hamner, and John Timms, along with new voices such as award-winning screenwriter John Ridley, who wrote 12 Years a Slave, Brandon Vietti, who worked on Young Justice, Megan Fitzmartin, who worked on Supernatural and DC's Superhero Girls, Brandon Easton, who worked on Thundercats and Transformers War for Cybertron, Aletha Martinez, who worked on Represent It's a Bird, LL McKinney, who worked on Nubia Real One, Paula Sevenbergen, who worked on Stargirl, and Sia who worked on Lola XOXO. So what we're going to do now is we're going to share the books that are going to be coming out, the titles, and what they're basically about for you. Now, just know that they're broken up into 3 different groups. So there's books concentrating on the Batman family, books concentrating on the Superman family of books, and books concentrating on the Justice League family of books. And now there's going to be oversized miniseries, which are anthologies, which have more than one character and more than one story in them. And then there's going to be some that are one-shots and some that are 2-issue miniseries. So that's what we're going to go over right now. I'll share the titles of the books and let you know what's in it. Let's get started with the Batman family of books. In this future, Gotham City is controlled by the Magistrate. This villainous regime has taken control of the city, now under constant surveillance. All masked vigilantes have been outlawed and Batman has been killed. But led by an all-new Batman, a new assembly of Gotham's Guardians rise to give hope to all those who lost it. So the oversized anthology books are Future State, The Next Batman. It's going to be 4 issues. And the characters in that book are The Next Batman, The Outsiders, the Arkham Knights, Batgirls, and Gotham City Sirens. The other book is Dark Detective. It's also going to be 4 issues. In that anthology, there's going to be The Dark Detective, Grifters, and Red Hood. Then we're moving on to some monthly series, and all of these are 2-issue miniseries. So we have Future State, Batman and Superman, Future State, Catwoman, Future State, Harley Quinn, Future State, Nightwing, and Future State, Robin Eternal. Moving on to the Superman family of books for Future State. Due to his involvement in an international crisis happening in the near future, Clark Kent has been rejected by Earth, causing him to focus his life-saving efforts outside his adopted home. He travels to Warworld to rise through the ranks of gladiator combat in order to defeat Mongol with the help of some unlikely heroes. Back in Metropolis, Clark's son John has taken on the mantle of Superman. After seeing the horrors that befell Gotham, he bottles Metropolis in order to keep it safe, putting him at odds with Supergirl. Connecting the 2 oversized Future State Superman titles, Shiloh Norman, the man known as Mr. Miracle, finds himself caught between the city he grew up in and the battle-torn planet that could be his downfall. Meanwhile, in the Amazon rainforest, Yara Flor has chosen to be the new Wonder Woman. Years later, the new Superman and Wonder Woman join forces to save their cities in a new superhero team-up, the likes of which the world has never seen. Okay, so the oversized anthology comics in the Superman titles are going to be Future State, Superman of Metropolis. It's going to be 2 issues, and it's going to have Superman of Metropolis in there, The Guardian, and Mr. Miracle. The other one is Future State, Superman, Worlds of War, and that's also going to be a 2-issue series. It's going to have Superman, Worlds of War, Midnighter, Black Racer, Mr. Miracle, and then the last oversized anthology within the Superman titles is Future State, Immortal Wonder Woman. Now that's going to have Immortal Wonder Woman and Nubia. You're going to have 2 new Wonder Womans to check out. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now the miniseries and one-shots for the Superman family of books are Future State, House of El, Future State, Kara, Zor-El, Superwoman, and then Future State, Legion of Superheroes, Future State, Superman, Wonder Woman, Future State, Superman versus Imperious Lex, and Future State, Wonder Woman. That one's by Joel Jones. So that one, I for sure am definitely getting that. I love anything Joel Jones does. So moving on to the Justice League family of books. A thread of great change runs through the Justice League heroes. A new league is built upon secret identities, even from each other. But an old and evolved enemy will use these secrets to try and overthrow the world. For the supernatural heroes of Justice League Dark, the very fabric of reality has shifted and heroes are being hunted. For Flash, Shazam, and the Teen Titans, it all begins when the 4 Riders of the Apocalypse unleash hell in a battle at Titans Academy. Barry Allen is cut off from the Speed Force, a famine-controlled Wally West may be beyond saving, and Billy Batson makes a deal with the devil that will change Shazam forever. Off-world, Jon Stewart and the remaining Green Lanterns are stranded in the shadow of a dead power battery. Jackson Hyde and Andy Curry are separated across the galaxy, and Amanda Waller executes her ultimate plan with a new but terrifyingly familiar Suicide Squad on Earth 3. At the end of time, Swamp Thing reveals its true intention, ruling supreme until a remnant of humanity launches a rebellion, and Black Adam looks to the past as the only way to save the future of the multiverse. Here are the oversized comic anthologies under the Justice League family of books. We got Future State Justice League. It's 2 issues. It's got Justice League and Justice League Dark. And then we have Future State Green Lantern, also 2 issues. And that has Last Lanterns and Tales of the Green Lantern Corps in that. After that, we have Future State Suicide Squad, also 2 issues. And that has Suicide Squad and Black Adam. Then the monthly miniseries under the Justice League titles are Future State Aquaman, Future State The Flash, Future State Teen Titans, Future State Shazam, and Future State Swamp Thing. So that's the basic synopsis of the event and the titles and characters that are going to be in it. Now, if you want, what you can do, you can let us know which ones you want to add to your pool. We'll add them to your pool, and then make sure that you get the copies. We'll make sure that you don't come in and say, well, can I get, oh, it's sold out. You don't have to worry about it. We'll make sure that we have you covered and we got a guaranteed book for you. No sellouts. No, we didn't have enough. Now, you can also come into the shop starting on Wednesday, and we will give you one of these. And one of these, what is one of these? Well, one of these is the preview book. So a lot of the stuff that we showed you today in the video is from this book. And it goes into a little more detail than we were able to right now. I don't know why I say we, because it's just me sitting here, but more detail than I was able to go into. Otherwise, this video would be like over an hour long, and nobody wants to, watch me for an hour. But it also has profiles of the creators for the books. It has more synopsis for the titles. Goes into, like I said, more detail. There's also in the back, if you liked, there's this, which is a whole section on the new Wonder Woman title by Zor-El Jones, and you got to check that out. That's really cool. There's the artwork that we shared with you. And then when you go to the back, the coolest thing is, well, there's 2 cool things in the back. One, there's a little key here that tells you who's who on the cover. So if you're not sure, like, who some of the new characters are, it's right back here. It tells you who they are. And also, there's a checklist. Who doesn't love checklists? I love checklists because they make sure that I don't miss any of the books. You can say, well, what was this one about? No, you don't have to worry about it. It's all right here. You can get this and have a checklist of all the titles that are coming out. So the ones that are going to start off are going to be, so on Wednesday, January 6th, it's going to have the Batman, Flash, Harley Quinn, Superman of Metropolis, Swamp Thing, and Wonder Woman. So that's pretty cool. Those are pretty cool ones to start out. Then the next week it'll have more. Next week. So it all goes, like I said, it all goes through, it says February 23rd, except for, like I said, the Superman versus Imperial X. It's not till March 30th. See, something's up there. Make a note of that. I said it right here. Something's up with that one. There's a reason that one doesn't come out for like over a month later. For instance, Future State Batman comes out January 5th, okay? And then the next one comes out on January 19th. So that's 2 weeks later. So there's no reason that this Superman versus Imperious Lex has to come out a whole month later. It can come out like 2 weeks later, but they're saving all the way to the 30th. So I think it's going to tie in to the current continuity. I'm not sure, but that's just what my guess is. All right, so make sure you come in Wednesday, pick up one of these preview books, and let us know what books you want to add to your pull. Because here's the thing, it's November 27th. November 27th is the day that we have to finalize all the orders for this event, this DC Future State. So we have to tell them how many issues we want. So you make sure you tell us before then. Guess what? You're going to be guaranteed a book. Everybody after that who comes in and says, I want to add this book to my pool. We'll add it to your pool. We will do our best to get it for you. Like we do order more copies than just the pool customers, but I can't guarantee that you're gonna get the titles, because if people come to me after the 27th and they say they want it, if I don't have enough, I'm not gonna have enough. That's when I have to order it. So make sure that you come in and let us know before, or I wasn't say on, but no, by the 26th of November. The 26th of November, make sure you let us know what books you want in your pool from DC Future State. Now, like I said, even after that, we'll put it on your pool, and more than likely you'll have a copy. But if you come in later and later and later, and you're telling me, like, you read the first issue and then you think, ooh, this is cool, maybe I'll add it. I'll try, but I can't guarantee it. So please don't miss out. Please do me the favor of letting us know what titles you want. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some cool information. If you need more information, like I said, come down on Wednesday the 25th, pick up your copy of the DC Future State preview book. And there, like I said, a lot more detail in here. You can make a more informed decision. Let us know what you want by contacting us through these various places. You got our phone number, the address, the email, everything, any social media channels. Just let us know what you guys want. We hope you guys have fun. We'll see you soon. And now I'm going to act like I'm a news reporter and fix my papers and play out to probably some like news music. That'd be kind of cool.